I'd absolutely love a future where we didn't have the word disability. I think it's a term that puts limits on people straight away, and I think the future has the possibility of releasing people from some of those boundaries that we've put around people for the last 100 years. One of the things that I think we have to be really careful about is making sure that people with disabilities or impairments have access to those technologies. So we're still seeing a little bit of disproportionate access to some of the advances that could really change people's lives. One of the most exciting things is the idea of brain-computer interfaces. And we've got a couple of projects where people are trying to allow the brain, through sensors and other virtual reality techniques, to try and communicate past that severed spinal cord. And that's incredible, because we've been trying to repair the spinal cord for a really long time, and most people believe that that's that. Once your spinal cord is damaged, there's no coming back from that. This research is showing that through new technology, we can bypass those injured lesion sites in the spinal cord. I think the application of that to cognitive impairment and brain injury is what I'm really waiting for. That's when we can help people to think differently and to manage a brain that they no longer trust. That would be a really big breakthrough. For people with brain injuries, they lose the ability to read the environment and to understand what's going on. They perceive things differently. And if we can somehow get a way of bypassing that damaged brain and giving them back some control over their life, that would be an amazing future for people. We all have bodies and brains that function differently, and it's just a matter of our development or damage that happens through our lifetime, or just the process of aging, that we become impaired in some way. And it's such a simple and subtle difference for people, and there probably are very few people in the world who won't experience impairment of some form in their lifetime. So disability is probably one of the most important drivers that we have in society for change. And I think we need to grasp hold of that and respond in a really timely way, rather than damaging people as we have done in the past.
One of the most important things that we need to do is bring together our knowledge. So we're doing that in our research sector at Griffith University. We're bringing together knowledge from biomedical, psychosocial, policy. We're bringing all that knowledge together to try and find better solutions. And we may not have seen these solutions before because we've been looking in only one place. So when we start to bring that knowledge together, we find different solutions, and we find ways of making things accessible that we didn't know about before.